Wait. Let me concentrate. Let me score one on the chats. Dangerous area, Riyadh. This is not fair. You know what? I'll win. Fuck this shit. I'm going to win today. No, Riya. Watch and play now.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental
Against
occasion.
Manchester United.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question...
Oh, he's been caught napping! He's found the way through. Great chance! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Totti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Takes a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nice interception, well timed. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi shoots! Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans
welcome
have
to
pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Batistuta. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Dani Olmo. Now it's Hazard. Gerrard. Romero has it in a wide position. Batistuta! And he has produced there the crispest of hits. Son is looking to influence the game from out wide. Nuno Mendes. The ball has bounced loose now. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. It's a throw. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Park Ji-sung. Great pressure, plenty of it. Pinches it off him. And it's Neymar. Can he get onto this? Gerrard, and here's Batistuta. Distributed tidily. It's a good run down the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cannavaro gets it clear. Oh, that's ambitious. And that is a routine catch.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. It's Park Ji-sung. He's having a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's lofted through here. Neymar. That is lovely.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's hit the woodwork and out. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And if you do have a
very
chance
little to
today,
report.
please take some time
Nothing
out to give
indeed
your
in terms of
support to
goals
our
scored.
best stadium
Yeah, 0-0,
fund.
but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
So right back into the action. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. That's a little off target. Looking for options for movement. It's going all the way through to the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Romario with a reputation for taking on any shot. Searching pass he's played there. Akanji clears without hesitation. Driving on and making good progress. It's played through for him. Shevchenko! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! And that was his 20th goal for this team. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable
After 60 minutes is
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Quality ball. It's Asa! Well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
substitution.
Time for a change in personnel, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Shevchenko being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's beyond the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serginho. And it's Gerrard. Yamal knocks it out wide. Nice bit of trickery. There's the delivery. And he's gone looking for safety. That's a sharp pass. And he steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, well played, well played. Rijkaard. That's an imaginative pass. And it's hoisted clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, it's not gone well.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Romario. Romario. And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
Hello,
hours,
everybody,
it might
and
not feel
welcome
like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy.
Against
This
Manchester
certainly matters.
United.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
I still feel that this man Diego Forlan is a little unappreciated, Peter, despite all of his achievements.
Why might that be?
I suppose the fact that success came slowly, his career has been a tale of patience and early setbacks, but that's what made him what he is now. In many ways, it's made him much stronger.
Good looking ball. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. De Bruyne. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Haaland. Just eases him off the ball. Azar. Now it's Dani Olmo. Haaland. Pinches it off him. Messi. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Quarter of an hour played. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out wide. He's onside. And that was nowhere near his best. Can he finish? Oh, that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Dani Olmo! He will be livid with himself. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good. And the shots! Goal! Barcelona! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona, after 25 minutes, is number 8, Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that should get the job done. And this is Forlan.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That has been cut short. Bellingham might just make this. And it's De Bruyne. Caceres. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's rising! It's hit the upright. That wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Haaland certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Messi ventures forward. There's not problem. Xavi Alonso. Played out to the left flank. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
We've got to make
There will
this
be
nice
1
and
minute
quick.
added time.
And he cuts out the supply.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona up by 1 goal
A
at the
quick
halfway
reminder
point.
today that smoking is
There's
only
plenty
allowed
of
in
positives
areas
to
shown
take
on this map.
despite the lead
Thank you
being
for your
so small,
cooperation.
Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19, El Hadj Diouf. Number
So
11,
let's get the ball rolling.
Neymar. Coming on the
Barcelona
field,
leading
number
courtesy
7,
of the game's only goal.
Shevchenko. Number 21,
Killy cuts out the
Gerrard.
pass. And it's De Bruyne. Great vision. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Showing good feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Goal scorer for
The
Barcelona.
movement so precise,
After 58
the finish
minutes is
sumptuous.
number
When you're hit on the
21,
counter-attack like that, it's like
Steven
walking
Gerrard.
into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Steven Gerrard.
Barcelona are sitting
Steven
pretty,
Gerrard.
2-0.
Substitution.
And you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Deep through. Brilliantly cut out. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Xavi Alonso looking to play him in. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Over to the right flank. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Rijkaard deals with that comfort. Shot, surely! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Simplicity itself.
That's shocking. The ease with
After
which he was able to
73
get into the
minutes
space.
is
And a player of his
number
quality
17,
was highly unlikely to miss
Eden
that.
Hazard.
A case now of complete control.
Eden
Cafu,
Hazard. Substitution in progress.
passing is crisp and sharp. This is Owen. It's a good foot in there. Well timed, excellent interception. Gerrard. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Shevchenko. That's been cut out, well played. Some resolute defending there. Costa Curta. That's a sharp pass. And it's De Bruyne.
There will be 3 minutes
Where
added
it came
time.
from. It's not an especially good pass, that. Could be danger here. Chance for a shot! And that's in. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
How can they be so
Manchester
careless, Peter?
United.
It's too casual.
Number
They were
10,
never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
Hello,
get ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to
This is
today's
football
match.
at its finest.
Leverkusen against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Lamine Yamal really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Knocks it into space. It's played through for him. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's Dembele. He has a real chance! It's bounced back off the post. But he's left disappointed.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Cafu makes the interception. Tries to play it through. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Barcelona. Managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bayer Leverkusen with the corner, there first. Cleared away. Cafu. Tries one from range. That was mighty close.
Always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high-towered, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
There's a Dembele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught! And he's quick to get rid. Duke was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was...
And Messi! Loose ball now. Oh, Waters! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well, that is commitment to the cause. Trice, and they are soaring! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now.
Shot, surely! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Messi. And that is the end of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline.
Please turn
but
your
it's
attention
a fair
to the
reflection
screen
on
for
what we've just
information
seen in
provided
this
by
first
the
half,
local
Peter.
police.
Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end.
Substitutions
No
taking
slip-ups.
place.
Barcelona seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Oh, good, takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Not the most accurate pass. Now, he's got space here. He's ended up in no man's land.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove
Great
productive?
chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, can they get him away? And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Shoots! And it's in! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Probing pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. And a chance! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome to
pitch are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute now.
Against Galatasaray.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. It's a promising position. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal, 1-0 the score. That's a little off target. Tacho promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for options for movement. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well,
After
going
17
behind
minutes
has simply
is
triggered a collective
number
determination
7,
to hit back, and they
Cristiano
merit nothing less.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Galatasaray restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Knocks it into space. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. Kimmich gets it clear. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And that has been cleared. No, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. Schlotterbeck is there to clear. Duke unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that was very necessary. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, they put it back in a hurry. Looking for a runner. Rijkaard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Drogba. Now it's Hazard. Nicely intercepted. Searching pass he's played there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Drogba. And he welcomes shapes to shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And this could be the final action of the first half. Drogba with the short one. Oh, what a shoot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Hello
So, Jim,
attendees,
neither side
this
getting
is
it
a
all their own
lost
way so
children's
far.
announcement.
Well, it's been an
Please keep
exciting
your
half,
eyes
Peter,
on your
with
children
each
during the
side
match
having
at all
chances and
times.
good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19, El Hadj Diouf. Number 17,
So once again, we're underway.
coming on the field. Number 7,
This looks promising.
Shevchenko. Number 21,
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Gerrard. Substitution.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Serginho. It's a searching pass. And this is Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. That's good vision. That has been cut short. Caceres. He's picked his way through. Serves up a cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Shevchenko. And a chance! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement for him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Barcelona leading now. We expected better, and so did he. Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
And just the keeper in his way. Big chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Shevchenko certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8,
Two
Danny
coaches
Olmo.
are signalling changes
Number
here,
10,
both at the same time.
Messi. Coming on the field, number 14,
Played into
Yamal.
space.
Number
Pass isn't the
23,
best.
Joelinton. Substitution in progress.
He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Azar. Joelinton, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich attempts a clearance. Back in possession and ready to go again. Tries to pass it through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution
So we
for
have movement on
Barcelona.
both benches.
Number 11, Neymar. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
I think we're just about done here. Hazard.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That's really well cleared. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That's a cute ball. Tacho kept aware, and did it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium.
everybody,
The
and
players on the
welcome
pitch
to
are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute now.
Barcelona against Botafogo.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge, huge impact on this team.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Works it forward. Can he get on the end of this? And he won it! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And he's intervened well there. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely intercepted. Dani Olmo. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he shoots! And he couldn't finish.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Tries to pass it through. Leicester calmly anticipates. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. That's an imaginative pass. Hazard. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, it's Gerrard. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Diop clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Nice looking ball. And now they can clear their lines. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's gone looking for safety. Tries to play it through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kanji clears. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, decent chance! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live
The boss
on
has
our club's
clearly done his
FM
homework,
station.
and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19, El Hadj Diouf.
Down to business
Coming
again.
on the field is number
Barcelona
7,
can do themselves a massive
Shevchenko.
favour by dropping
Substitutions
another
taking
here.
place.
Good looking ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's O'Reilly. Oh, good take in a good area. Shapes to shoot! Brown hat! That is just a piece of art! A finish of true class! Botafogo back on level terms! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is...
Great finish! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to fill him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona, after 55 minutes, is
So we have a breakthrough.
number 8.
Now how will things
Dani
develop from here?
Olmo. Dani
Messi
Olmo.
to shake off some unwanted attention.
Dani
Yeah, better
Olmo.
communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And he can clear it away. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Shevchenko. He's ended up in no man's land. And here's Bale. Deftly away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's been intercepted. And he was quick to react. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to play him in. Can he get it through? Well, that's well seen too. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Hazard. Ball's gone out of play. Pull it. And he has been fouled there. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here?
Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel. And this is Shevchenko. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And Shevchenko! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear.
There will be
wide.
5 minutes
Just
added
got it
time.
ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Well, that's well spotted. Gerrard. 5 minutes to add. Messi gets into a good position. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona have been handed a game-changing chance. Drama over the penalty spot. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position there.
The goal scorer for Barcelona, number 10, Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi!
Barcelona now on the verge of victory. Save for a few potentially hectic final moments. Oh, good finish! And right near the end, we have parity. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Gareth Bale!
And that will be the final act. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Dani Olmo voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Just a quick request
all of
today
that,
for
Jim,
everybody
what are
to
you
please
thinking?
kindly
Well, a
remove any
decent
cars
draw,
parked
Peter.
on